How's it going today, everyone? And it seems like there are some corporate retards who are finally starting to realize that DEI was a mistake. Because who would have thought that hiring people because of the color of their skin, or who they sleep with, or their gender was a terrible idea? You can also blame ESG funding as well. But we have an excerpt from the Wall Street Journal. Here it is, and it says, diversity was supposed to make us rich? I don't know who the hell told you that. You got finesse hard, and you are a dumb-ass retard for falling for that shit. New research questions the methodology of a McKinley study that helped create widespread beliefs that diversity is good for profit. Whoever McKinley is, never heard of you, but you are a bane of corporate America and everybody hates your guts. Not sure why every corporation in society decided to just listen to this one study. Not sure if they had some valuable information before that made a lot of people money, but this was the biggest fucking lie of all time. And unfortunately, people listened to it. But let's continue reading. Since 2015, the approach has been tested in the fire of the marketplace and failed. Academics have tried to repeat McKinley findings and failed, concluding that there is in fact no link between profitability and executive diversity. No fucking shit. Are you that stupid? You needed somebody to specifically tell you 9 years later. What is wrong with you people? Do you people have any brains? Do these executives think at all? These people are just empty suits. They don't know anything about the company they work for. They just listen to investors, but these retarded investors will listen to whoever the fuck a McKinley is or whatever that is. Not sure if that's a company or whatever. But they all just listened to this retard and said, you know what, let's just hire people because they're black. Not because they're actually good at the job, just because they're black. Why? Nobody ever thought, you know what? This seems kind of dumb. I'm going to just hire the best person, and that person will make a good product that will make us a lot of money. Why do you need someone to fucking explain this shit? This is ridiculous. I really just am speechless sometimes. I can't stand how out of touch corporations are. That's why I can't stand corporations in society. But let's continue reading. And the methodology of McKinley early studies, which helped create the widespread belief that diversity is good for profits, is being questioned. When managing consulting firm McKinley declared in 2015 that it had found a link between profits and executive racial and gender diversity, it was a breakthrough. Again, for some reason, nobody questioned this. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just continue. The research was used by investors, lobbyists, and regulators to push for more women and minority groups on boards and to justify investing in companies that appointed them. How can people be so rich but so fucking retarded? Like the dumbest people be making the dumbest decisions, but at the same time have so much money. Welcome to America, I guess. Any retard can make millions of dollars and then waste that millions of dollars on stupid shit like DEI investing. Whatever, let's continue. Unfortunately, the research doesn't show what everyone thought it showed. Why would you think that in the fucking first place? Do you not question anything, dumbass? Why would you ever think this is a good idea? What was even said? More blacks equals more profits because reasons. Well, what's your source? I made it up. That's what it feels like that conversation went like. I made it up because I am McKinley, and all you fucking investors better listen or you're all going broke. My source is that I made it the fuck up. I don't understand. I feel like even if I did have more information on what the fuck or who the fuck McKinley is, it doesn't even matter because it will still sound fucking stupid. Either they're stupid or all of you guys are stupid or both. It's amazing how one fucking study can change so much in society in such a short period of time. This has been going on for like 5 years. It really is incredible to think about. But let's continue reading. This matters because the McKinley study was hugely influential. McKinley research figures first in BlackRock's references for supporting board diversity target of 30%. In its proxy voting guidelines, oh my god, it's fucking BlackRock. One of the final bosses of ESG, those fuckers, man. The Vanguards, the Black Rocks, the ones making all your favorite characters across video games, movies, TV, comics books. They're making everybody gay and lame and trans and shit. Fuck those guys. Those guys are the worst motherfuckers in society. Let's just get back to the article. It features predominantly among studies used by Securities and Exchange Commission commissioners in 2020 to explain why she supported corporate disclosure of diversity metrics. NASDAQ cited it as evidence when the exchange applied to the SEC for a ruling requiring companies it lists to have a minimum diversity on boards or explain why they don't. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not too into that stuff, but that's fucking ridiculous. You literally have to have X amount of blacks or gays or women to even be listed publicly? That's fucking crazy. How is that even legal? How is that fucking legal? That's wild. What is wrong with these people? Oh my god, so stupid. It's so retarded. Like, fuck that shit. I don't like the idea of going public anyways. Like, you really want investors ruining your life's work? Telling you what you can and can't do with your franchise? Does that seem like a good idea to anybody with common sense? Like, I will never recommend anyone go public with their companies or be bought out by a bigger company. They will use you up, make decisions that you don't like because they're out of touch with your product and they don't actually buy anything. After they're done fucking you over and ruining your work, your life's work, they will throw you out, split you up into different pieces and just put you in different parts of the companies or their other companies that they own, or just shut you down and that's it. Your life's work is literally in the garbage. I would not ever recommend anybody go public or get bought out by a bigger company. It's not worth it. They will ruin you. If you're an entrepreneur, don't say I didn't warn you. But let's continue reading the article. It has been cited by dozens of campaign groups pushing for rules to support consideration of social issues by pension funds and others too. McKinsley's influence wasn't only on policy, which ought anyway to consider moral and social issues as well as purely financial ones. Financial ones should be the only issues you should be worrying about. Nobody cares about your opinion on politics. Companies need to focus on their product and making their franchises better or product better, whatever you sell. Focus on the product. We don't care if you're gay. What is the point? What the fuck's wrong with you? You stupid? Nobody gives a shit. Make a good fucking product. You'll make money, dumbass. Why do I have to explain this to these grown old ass men that are like 60 years old and worth $1 billion? What the fuck? It truly is incredible how stupid human beings have gotten. Let's continue reading this article. BlackRock and Refinitiv, never heard of that one, now part of the London Stock Exchange Group, cited the study as evidence of financial benefits from diversity when they created an ETF that tracked a diversity index. That index has lagged badly behind since its 2018 launch, returning about 55% against more than 70% for the global index without diversity conditions. Wow! You don't say! Who would have fucking thought? You'll make more money if you hire people who are actually good at the fucking job. That's wild. I don't have words sometimes. I really don't. Incredible. It truly incredible how stupid human beings have gotten. This was never a good idea from the start. Nobody wants this. Nobody asked for this. And now look at the damage that was done. Was it worth it, McKinsley? Was this your plan the whole time? To fuck everything over? To ruin the profits of damn near every big corporation at this point? Because what corporation hasn't been pushing diversity? Are you stupid? I don't know much about this. McKinsley, whoever or whatever that is, I really hope. Maybe I have my hopes up too. No. So what am I trying to say? I'm just wishful thinking. I'm wishful thinking that this was all a mistake, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like there's some devious fuckers that thought this was a good idea, or they want to make everything mediocre and reduce good people in corporations and ruin the quality of work in corporations because they have some type of guilt. Because non-white groups don't get their fucking act together and get a job or something. That's what I feel like. It's always some loser with white guilt that just feels bad for being white. So you just want to give everything to non-white. As corny, as obnoxious, white guilt should be considered a mental illness at this point. I don't understand how you can be that brainwashed. I have a feeling that might be it. Most likely, maybe, who knows? I don't know much about McKinsley. I will probably look it up one day. And if it's good enough, I will probably make another video. That sounds like fun because this is interesting and I would love to learn more. And I would love to know more companies are feeling pretty dumb right now for listening to this stupid McKinley article or study about choosing blacks over choosing good people to work at the company. Oh well, I guess whoever you are, McKinsley, you're a piece of shit. You're a bane on society. Go fuck yourself.